You've probably heard that blogging is dead, but what if I could show you proof that blogging is not only not dead, but writing a blog the right way can help you generate sales for 2, 3, 5, even 10 years after you post the original piece of content. As a business owner, we know that content is king. There is no growth in your business without a great content marketing strategy and consistency. You know this. But if you're like most business owners I know, you're spending a large portion of your time on your content marketing, on marketing your business in general. In fact, research shows that the average small business owner spends about 20 hours per week marketing their business. Now, it just doesn't make sense to spend so much time marketing and creating content for your marketing strategy on content that lives and dies in less than 24 hours. But one of the biggest excuses I hear from business owner after business owner is, I'm not a blogger. And I get that. But blogging as a business owner and blogging as a blogger are two completely different strategies. You're not just sharing your life, travel photos, thoughts for the day, and recipes online, hoping to get traffic that eventually leads to ad revenue, right? No, as a business owner, you are creating content that solves a solution for your ideal client. You're creating marketing content that builds trust, that solves problems, that ultimately markets your own products and creates more sales for your business. Trust me when I say that it is a completely different strategy from blogging like a blogger. Let me give you some examples. Okay, let's take a travel blogger, for example. They travel to a place or not. They take pictures of the place, they stay in a hotel, they check out all the restaurants, they write the reviews, they link products, they link, and using the affiliate links and all that stuff, getting pennies on the dollar for commissions. And then they're also trying to generate ad revenue. So they're trying to get a bunch of traffic so they can get a ton of eyeballs on their stuff and get some ad revenue. I actually have a video breaking down the difference between the traffic that you need to generate good income as a blogger versus a business owner. I'll link that up there. But then let's say this travel owner, right? This travel blogger, they write a really great blog. They use RankIQ. They spend tons of time on this blog, and they get traffic for that blog. They make some money off of ad revenue. They make some money off of affiliate commissions. They are making money as a blogger, right? But then as a business owner, you're going to do it differently, okay? You are going to get so incredibly crystal clear on your why you're in business, okay? Why you want to do this thing, why you want to help people with your God-given gifts, why do you want to do it like this? Why, okay? I actually have a really helpful exercise linked below, but you want to get super clear on your why you're in business, right? Why do you want to honor God with your gifts and callings and your talents in this way, okay? That's the first step. Then you're going to build out your content strategy from there. You're going to think through the problems that your ideal client is working through. You're going to think through the things that you can help them with as a business owner, your areas of expertise, and how you can walk them through those things down the buyer journey, down the customer journey, down a quote unquote funnel, so to speak. You're going to consider all the different phases of that pipeline, and then you're going to create content that serves them. And not just, 30-second, 1-minute social media posts. No, you're going to create long-form evergreen blog content that's going to live on for 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15 years because it's solving a problem that people are still searching. But that content strategy then is going to lead to sales of your own product. You're not depending on affiliate links and clicks and commissions and ad revenue. No, you're selling your own products with your content. And then because your content strategy was really, really well thought out, that content, that 1, 2, 3, 10 pieces of content, whatever you create, right, is going to continue generating leads for your business and sales for your business years and years and years from now. Then because your content strategy was really, really well thought out, that content is still relevant. days, weeks, years, months, maybe even a decade or more later from when you originally published it. And so now that time and money that you invested into either creating that long form blog content yourself, or paying somebody in your business to create that content, or hiring a content marketing agency like us to create that content for you, you are going to be generating leads and sales for years to come with each of those long form pieces of content. Case in point, here's a blog that I wrote. Here's some analytics from a blog that I wrote 7+ years ago. Still gets 11% of my traffic. And a blog that we wrote for a client 2+ years ago that gets a little over 7% of their traffic, right? This content was created once, maybe updated occasionally, right? But it's continuing to generate traffic. It's continuing to get leads and sales for the businesses. And spoiler alert, creating awesome evergreen content does not have to take forever. Inside of my program, Simple SEO Framework, I break it down and teach you how to create high quality, evergreen, sales driving content in 2 hours a week or less, because y'all, mama ain't got time to spend a ton of time on one piece of content. All right, I got 3 kids, we homeschool, we do lots of fun things. I don't want to be sitting and typing forever, right? And I dang sure don't want to be spending that precious time that I have with my babies on my phone shooting content that's going to disappear in less than 24 hours. But even with the best content in the world, you're still going to be spinning your wheels if you don't know how to find the content topics that are highly converting for your business. Let me show you how to choose blog topics for your business that will be highly converting. I'm going to break it all down for you in this next video linked right here.